Right, here we are. It's Mildenhall weekender. Round knows what round it is. Oh, I can't say that. I don't know what round it is. Right, here we are. It's Mildenhall weekender. Round knows what round it is. Oh, I can't say that. I don't know what round it is because it's been a 5-week break. I forgot my camera stuff, so I can use my phone now. Yeah, we didn't have the Isle of Man, although I still went. So I may have a quick look at that. Well, here we are. It's Nunn Raceway for the weekend. Nice and sunny. But not many people here yet. I don't know where everyone is. Pits are a bit empty, look. So if it stays like this, should have a good chance of picking up some good points. But yeah, we'll see if anyone else turns up. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we'll see how we're getting after heat 1.
What do you think of that, Danny?
Yeah, nice. That car was quicker. I needed more throttle. they're limited.
Why'd you want a bit more throttle?
Yeah.
Right, so what was that like, Mr. Nunn?
Alright. Oh, sorry, I walked away with the helmet. Thank you.
What was that like, Mrs. Nunn? Yay!
Well then, that's the final finish and I've won, so that's a hat trick today. So, really good meeting at Nunn, and yeah, can't get much better than that. So not much competition though, but it was good. So, we'll see you all at the next one. That makes me a Manx champion, I think, doesn't it? Yeah, so yeah, that's good. Right, we'll see you all at the next meeting. So yeah, Mildenhall, nice sunny day today, and you may notice in the background both roofs have been done. Very shiny roof I've got there. Decided to go for the option to blind people. So let's have a quick close look at the roofs. Carl's got a full silver roof now, and a bit of purple on there to match the purple on the side of the carts. Sparkly, and then the gold. Look at that, shiny. And blind some people with that. A new tactic. So yeah, looking good. Gold and British. Well happy with that. Decided to do my front wing in a new British wrap as well to get a bit more British flag on it. So all in all, looking quite presentable. both of them. Looking good. So yeah, been a busy couple of weeks doing the signs for both them roofs. It's kept me very busy. Although we've had a 5-week break, I've been quite busy. But no, it's good to be back. Back on the shale, last 2 shale meetings of the year as well. So hopefully be a good one, and I think it's pretty close for the shale shifter. So obviously that will be decided at this weekend, and be interesting to keep an eye on. But yeah, that's about it. Signed in. I have to put my engine back in actually, because that went off to be dyno tested and everything. Everything was completely fine with that. And yeah, I've just been putting it in this morning. Didn't get any video because I was flat out doing it, and I didn't want to be late for the racing. So all in, up and running, all good. So we'll just see how we get on. So yeah, we'll have a look after heat number 1. Right then, that's heat 1 finished at Mildenhall. It had been watered just before we went out. Had quite a bit of water on it, so it was pretty slippy at the start. To be honest, it was pretty slippy towards the end, but it got a bit drier, and it was just right, to be honest. You could just slide it and just hold it sideways all the way around the corner. So Carl actually loved it. It's the best race he's had on the new shale tyre, he said. So he ended up coming in 3rd, so he had a good race, and I'll come in 5th. So good race all round, really. Good finish, no damage, off, just fueled up. But the karts are a little bit mucky now. It was like pristine, well mine was before it, and now look at the state of them. Can you see them? A bit mucky. But there you go. That's how it goes. There's Rob Key, winner. Where is he? There he is. Well done, mate. As the winner of Heat 1. So yeah, just did a quick fill up and check round, all okay. So we're ready for Heat 2. So hopefully more of the same would be nice. So we'll see. Right then, that's Heat number 2 done of this very hot day at Mildenhall Stadium. So yeah, they wetted the track a little bit before we went out, give it a sprinkling, so it's a bit slippy again, but not quite as wet as the first one. Did alright in that one, got up there pretty well, just following Matthew Lloyd pretty much all the way. And it got red and checkered with probably 1 lap, maybe half a lap to go. And I ended up finishing 3rd, so really chuffed with that, really happy with that. Carl, he came in 6th. He got caught up with someone a bit and slowed him up, so he's a little bit further back, not much. So good result for him. Cars are still a bit mucky, but give him a check over, everything's okay. Filled it up, and now ready for the final then. So hopefully more of the same would be nice, and nothing to do tonight before day 2 tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see how it goes after the final, and we'll see you there. Right, that is the final done at Mildenhall. So day's done. Came off track, so that's a good thing. And I had a good race, to be fair. It was fast. It's good. It weren't too bumpy. It's fast, and I got through quite well, to be honest. No yellers. I thought there was got to be one when I see Wheaty go flying across the middle of the track, but one didn't come out, so we carried on, and yeah, I ended up coming in 5th, so really happy with that. I was just catching 4th up, but I couldn't even see a top 3. So, but it's hard to tell where you are because there's some back markers about. Yeah, good race. Anyway, Carl, I think Easter already said he was getting caught up in a lot of bits and bobs, and then he got caught up with someone that took his front round, spun him into one of them big tyres in the middle. So put his side up, but he got going again, but I think he was a lap down. But he ended up finishing 12th, so he's got a point. So it's just one of them things. There's several spinners in that one. But yeah, it weren't too dirty, that one either, so didn't get too much dirt on the kart. But just a quick check over. I'll check it over in the morning now because it drove it off and it was alright. So, and then ready to go for tomorrow for day 2 of Mildenhall. So hopefully a bit more of the same would be nice, because as meetings go, pretty good, pretty perfect meeting really. no wins, but consistent, and that's the main thing really. So yeah, I'll just get loaded up in a minute, and we'll get off. See you in the morning. Here we are then, it's day 2 of Mildenhall. Nice sunny day again. Tracks in the background there, looking pretty wet. Apparently they're going to keep it quite moist today, keep it quite wet throughout, so be some slippy slidey racing. The final yesterday was a little bit moist, but a bit drier, so you can get some real good drive. So a bit more trickier when it's wetter, but we'll see how we get on. Checked over the kart this morning, no issues at all, so good to go there. Scrutiny and everything. Carl had an outside puncher, so he's just had to fix that and put that on, and a plug-in bearing gone, I think, so that would have been his issues in the final as well. So, but he's ready to go now, and yeah, we'll see how the day goes. So we'll speak to you again after heat number 1. Right, that's heat 1 done for the day, and I've got my GoPro back to a bit wider screen now. I'm not so close. Yeah, good race that one. Track was a little damp, had a bit of a dryish line, so you could get some good grip and power it out the corners alright, which is good, how it suits me, to be honest. But yeah, got a good start. Not too much happened in that race, to be fair. No yellows. I don't think there was no yellows at all yesterday actually. So no yellows in the race. Had to find the line. 1 and 2, turns 1 and 2 were really good. Nice, you could get flat around there pretty much. And then 3 and 4 was tricky. There's a bump going into 3 or 4, so last night I was going around, going wide in, and then coming up the middle and then out tight. I was trying out in that one, it seems that there's a bit of a bump form mid-corner. So when I was doing that, I was end up hitting the bump mid-corner, bouncing me and sending me out towards the fence. So had to change my line towards the end, go a bit tighter in, a bit slower, so I didn't get too much of a bounce. And yeah, it seemed to work out for me. So it was all good, all good. And I ended up finishing 4th, so very pleased with that. Excellent result. Carl didn't do too bad. He was getting a bit of a bounce bottom end 3 and 4 when I got up the inside of him. Not really sure how he got on behind me after that, but he ended up finishing 7th, so not too bad in the points. And looks like he's just sorting out a plug-in bearing again. I'm going to check over mine, but fingers crossed no issues, and then we'll all be ready to go for heat number 2, and hopefully be nice if there's more of the same. So yeah, we'll have a look after heat 2. Right then, heat 2 done, dusted. Really good race, very hard. I come off quite knackered, to be fair. A lot of effort. Track was good. It was quite slippy at the start, and at the end it was a really good surface, really fast if you got the right line. So yeah, it was a good race. It's hard to miss, like, to get around the traffic really. Some were like half spinning and getting out. I went up the middle of 2 people to try and get through and get a drive before the next bend, but instead I got a bit sandwiched and then got pushed out wide on the next bend. Lost me a couple of places, but I think there's about 2 laps to go after that, and I got back past a couple and ended up finishing 7th, but I'm happy with 7th. That's a decent result. Hard race, and it's a good result for all the effort, to be fair. Car went well. I didn't really see much of him. He was ahead of me, and he ended up finishing 4th, so a really good result for him. So now that all that's left of Mildenhall and the last shale meeting of the year is the final, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully all good, more of the same. Would be nice, because we ain't got long until Skegness on Thursday, so if you get any damage, only got a few days to repair it. So hopefully no damage, and it just need a wash off. I actually had to repair a plug-in bearing that time on the inside, but nothing major. So yep, we'll see how we get on after the final then. Right then, that's Mildenhall finished. The weekend is done. you may be able to see in the background the cuts are in one piece. That is excellent news, as we've only got a few days until Skeg on Thursday, like I said a minute ago. So another hard race. I come off knackered. Worst thing about that race was my elbow pad on my right arm fell down a bit, and my elbow is absolutely killing now because I kept whacking it. The cab on my chassis is a bit like thinner than some, so a bit tight, but never mind that. It was going around well. It was quite wet for the start, so it's slippy, could slide going in, try and get a bit of drive coming out. I can't think of that much to report that went on in that. It dried out towards the end, so towards the end got a real good drive around most corners. Bottom end 3 and 4 was bouncy again, had a bump in the middle, so you just had to, I was finding if you went in slower and got over the bump and then powered out, you wouldn't get a bounce on. And when I spoke to Carl after coming off, he said the same, so we took the same line. Yeah, towards the end I got up with them, and it was between me, Carl, Josh Johnson was up there, so his first weekend in the seniors. Brilliant weekend he's had, so well done Josh. Anyway, I got by Josh on the last lap. Coming to the last bend, I went in hard because I thought he's going to come in the back here, and I went straight through that bump, so I got a skip. I'm not sure, he may have been on the back of me as well, I don't know. Anyway, I got a bounce on, so he come up the inside and side of me and then just got through, so good race. So I finished third. Carl took the win, so he'll be well happy with that. I'll have to ask him, you can see how chuffed he'll be on the interview. But yeah, some nice trophies and all. So yeah, no damage, brilliant meeting. First for Carl, third for me. Don't get much better than that. So just to clean off the carts in the week. There he is. Carl, show us your trophy. Trophy, what do you think? How's your...
I think it's all dirt my new haircut.
Let's have a look at the hair there.
New haircut.
Whoa!
Oh, it's too hot.
Oh, you'll get some sunburn on that.
Some sunburn on that.
Excellent.
Lovely.
Right, I'll leave to it. Yeah, there we go then. So next meeting, Skeggy, Thursday. Free meeting. Thursday, Sunday and Monday. Always one we look forward to. So brilliant crowd there always. So if you're not up to nothing, get down there, especially Sunday, Monday. Be brilliant, you'll love it. And there's monster trucks and stuff. So yeah, that's it then. So we'll see you at Skeg. Right, let's have a look at the results from Mildenhall on Saturday. Kai Pally took heats 1 and 2 for the juniors. In the final, it was Harvey Heathcote first, Alfie Slatter second, and Harvey Hayward with a third position. In the seniors, it was heat 1 win for Rob Key and heat 2 as well on fine form. In the final on Saturday, it was first for Josh Johnson, second Joe Sheldon in the hire car, and a good third for Johnny Kay. So let's look at Sunday. In juniors, heat 1 win for Charlie Portman, heat 2 for Kai Pally. In the junior final, it was first for Kai Pally, second Callum Johnson, and third Freddie Holden. So seniors on the Sunday, heat 1 win for John Lawrence, heat 2 Josh Johnson, and then for the senior final, it was first for Carl Nunn, Josh Johnson in a Nunn sandwich for second, and Danny Nunn third. Get up there. Right, yeah, well, that's Mildenhall done. So remember, Carl, keep it real.
Keep it stoxkart.